Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally going to be getting to see my reptiles again. I know it's been quite some time since you guys have seen a lot of my animals, where I did take a bit of a break, and then my first few videos back didn't really show any of my reptiles in it. So today we're finally going to be getting to take a look at some of them, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. So as I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, in this video today we are just going to be feeding some of my lizards. So now you're not going to see every single reptile, every single animal, or even every single lizard that I have in this video, just because I just recorded basically what I was doing last night, which was feeding some of my animals. And now not every one of my animals ate yesterday because they're all on different feeding schedules, and some of my animals just are really shy and won't eat like on camera or with me standing really close to them. So I didn't record anything, so if you don't see an animal in this video that you would normally see if I was showing all of my pets, for example, don't worry, I just didn't show every single animal in this video, so hopefully that makes sense. I don't think there's a whole lot else to say. If I keep talking, I'm just going to be talking about pointless stuff. So we might as well just go ahead and get on into the video. So we're gonna head on downstairs to my reptile room and we are going to start feeding some lizards. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing I do is just take the crickets and I put them inside this container here, and then once they're all in the container, I go ahead and I take the supplement that I'm using that day. Today it happens to be calcium without D3, and then I just sprinkle that on top and coat them with it. The first animal that I'm feeding here is Finn, who is my Trioceras montium, or a sailfin chameleon, and he's pretty cute. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and feed Daisy, my African fat-tailed gecko. She used to be super shy. She would never eat on camera. She'd never eat if I was even standing close to her. But now she has no problem with that, and I think it's so cute watching her hunt. I'm so glad that she like will eat on camera now because it's adorable. And next we're feeding Alani, who is my leopard gecko, and you know, sometimes you just get a little bit of food on your face and you can't get it off, but that's all right. Sushi here is another one of my leopard geckos. Both Sushi and Alani have really high feeding responses, so they're both really fun to feed. Sushi even thought it would be a good idea to try to eat the camera. And now we're going to be feeding Fiona, who is my female Parsons chameleon. I do have a male as well, but he's a lot more shy and often doesn't eat if he can see me standing really close to him, so I usually have to back up and give him a little bit of space. But Fiona here has no problem with it. She'll even eat right off my hand, so she's always really fun to feed as well. And now we're going to be feeding my two Thacodactylus oscroboprenorum. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering that, but that's all right. These guys, you don't really see them that often. They hide a lot, but if you look closely, sometimes you can see them, and you can see them moving around and hunting crickets. They're super cute when you can see them. They do just stay hidden a lot. And now we're going to be feeding my African fat-tail gecko, who's not yet been introduced on this channel, I don't think. I am going to be talking about him in a video soon, and I'll explain why he's in the type of setup that he is, but just know he does have a few special needs. And now the last two animals that we will be feeding are my Bradypodian thamnobate. So these are two chameleons. They're very, very small. These guys are going to be eating fruit flies instead of crickets today. We're gonna see a lot more of the female than the male in this one, just because on this particular night she was a lot more enthusiastic about eating, so I was able to get better footage of her hunting, whereas the male wasn't as into it as much. He did still eat, he just wasn't going as crazy as she was. So that was it for the video. Like I said before, this was kind of just a fun, simple video showing you guys some of my animals eating, because like I said, I know you haven't seen a lot of my reptiles in a while, so I thought that this would be a fun way to kind of show you guys the reptiles again, and hopefully I'll do more videos on them in the future now that I am back here on YouTube. But with all of that being said and all of my reptiles being fed, I don't really have anything else for this video, so I think we can just go ahead and kind of end it off here, because no point in talking about nothing. So before I end this video though, I do want to shout out my social media. So if you guys want to follow me on social media, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it a ton. All of my social media is always just down in the description below, but my Instagram and my Twitter are both just emmasam99, so I would love it if you followed me on there. I also do have a separate Instagram account for my dog and cat, so that is Alaska and Misty if you want to follow it there. Again, all that will just be in the description below, but please feel free to check it out if you would like to, because I would love to have you there. All of that said, I'm gonna end the video here. So if you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means a ton to me if you do. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it a bunch, and I will see you all in my next video.